RAUSCH Games! Hello, and welcome to the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, the home of the Chicago Blackhawks, the Chicago Bulls, and tonight only, WWE Raw, coming to you with more than 20,000 fans in attendance. We're leading off a 5-match card here with a one-on-one match between Kane and Batista. Kane making his debut here in this year's Universe mode. Batista coming off a loss in a tag team match last week. His partner Brock Lesnar, their victorious opponents, The Undertaker and Mick Foley, if you do remember. Batista looking to make a name for himself here in singles competition, and while the Big Red Monster came out of the gates on a roll, Batista was taking over until Kane just reversed out of a charge there, and now Kane with a kick to the gut and a knee to the chest of Batista in the corner. We are here. This is our third week of programming in April 2014, ladies and gentlemen, leading up to Extreme Rules at the end of the month. And here on the Raw brand, our big rivalry is that of WWE Champion John Cena and his his challenger at Extreme Rules, no longer his technical number one contender, Dolph Ziggler, after last week's loss. And those two will indeed be headlining us again tonight. One fall match, non-title. In fact, we've got 5. That was going to be a huge powerbomb, but Batista into a big-time DDT reversing out. We've got 5 one-on-one matches scheduled for the evening. Leading off here, as I mentioned, you see Kane and Batista taking each other on in the ring right now. Our second match of the evening, we're going to have Mick Foley in singles competition taking on Big E Langston in his debut match here in our Universe mode, just signed to Raw just before SmackDown last week. So big debut match for Big E Langston coming up. Our third match, we're going to have a really interesting historical match. Oh, there's a huge clothesline from Batista sending Kane flipping. Our third match tonight, we're going to feature Rey Mysterio taking on Hulk Hogan in a match that no one ever thought they would see in WWE, and we'll have that for you. It should be a lot of fun to watch. In the penultimate match, right before the main event, we have a rematch from last week, actually. JBL taking on Antonio Cesaro. JBL did get the win cleanly last week, and Kofi Kingston actually came down to the ring afterwards and attacked Cesaro while he was down in the ring, prompting JBL to go back into the ring and attack Kingston. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, big belly-to-belly side slam from Batista to Kane on the outside, and Batista has taken complete control in this match. Kane has a few moments where he gets a couple of moves together, but for the most part, not all that great. There's a knee to the chest and another knee to the chest from the Big Red Monster, and a running DDT through the announcer's table. We've got splitters everywhere. Batista's heels come down through the table, and now Kane just laying his feet onto the chest there. Some stomps while Batista is indeed down, and now Kane has seriously turned the tides, but there's a reversal from Batista, and with the ref counting, they both have to run back into the ring. Now Kane working from behind, but Batista reversing into a snapmare. And now we've got some punches to the masked face of Kane, the devil's favorite demon, debuting here in our Universe mode. But Batista pretty angry last week. Foley and The Undertaker just were in control of that tag team match, that randomly put together tag team match, and they made Brock Lesnar and Batista look silly, and combined, Lesnar and Batista this year have so far gone 0 for 3 in their 3 matches, so Batista really wants a win here. He's got to make the big bad guys look good here on Raw. And there is Kane working over with some kicks, but now he's got him by the face, chokehold down on the mat, and Batista working with his hands to get Kane's hands off of his neck. He can't get to the ropes. He's trying to fight his way out of it by pulling the hands off. He would just reach up. He'd get out of the hold here. But he does actually fight his way out. And Kane relents. But now Kane from behind. Now he's got his hand on the throat another way. It's going to be a choke slam from Kane. Right to Batista. Batista down on the mat. We've got a 1, 2, and a 3. After going through the table, Batista couldn't fight out of it. He is now 0 for 2. And Kane wins his debut match here to open up Raw from the United Center in Chicago. 5 big matches tonight. This is our first one. Batista in control the entire time, but once Kane got him through the table, there it is on the rebound from that DDT. It looks like Batista really hurt his ankle and just had a lot of trouble fighting out of things throughout the remainder of the match. All Kane had to do was focus on choking and the pain in his lower body just caused Batista to give up, it appears. Not something you say a lot about the animal, but it's just apparently the way that it went down tonight, and there's Kane victorious over Batista. I have the feeling we're going to see some pyrotechnics or something. Or not, I don't know, I haven't seen his victory animation yet. I don't play as Kane, guys. But regardless, Kane wins. We'll be right back. I was so right. And we are back from commercial here. Second match of the evening. Mick Foley, the hardcore legend, taking on the debuting Big E Langston. Second match here from Chicago United Center. 20,000 plus fans in attendance. Even though CM Punk is not on the card, they're going to come out and check us out. That's true fandom. And Big E, one of the biggest, just most obviously athletic and muscle-bound superstars the WWE has ever seen, taking on one of the least muscle-bound superstars the WWE has ever seen in Mick Foley here. And he's looking to put on quite a debut match against the hardcore legend. And there's a big-time belly-to-belly suplex, just throwing the 287-pound Mick Foley wherever he wants. And now Foley putting Langston up on top of the turnbuckle after a reversal there. Punch to the jaw. What do we have here? He's got him up. This is going to be a suplex clutch. A superplex into the center of the ring goes Big E Langston. Fully working from behind, though. And Langston into another belly-to-belly, this time more of a side slam. And Langston just pure strength off the bat here. Fully working the arm around and wrenching it down on Langston. But Langston reversing into a snapmare there. And Foley on the defensive, dealing with some kicks to the back. And now Langston just has Foley up on his shoulders like it's nothing. Oh, and the rack drop there. But now Foley up with a big club across the neck and chest of Big E. He's going for some kind of submission. Big E up with a punch to the face, now into a side headlock of his own. And a big punch to the face of Mick Foley, sending him off his feet. Gets him airborne for a few seconds there. Now Langston, kick to the family jewels is what we're going to call that one. And a kick to the gut right after that. But now Foley firing back with punches. Langston reversing. He seems to have an answer for everything here. Foley with almost no shot to land anything on offense. And a big-time clothesline from Big E Langston into a series of slams of the head. Foley's going to have yet another concussion here, it appears. And now Langston lifting Foley up over one shoulder. Big-time power slam from the power lifter. And another stomp to the crotch. And Foley is just completely at Big E's mercy. Tries to get a reversal in, but Big E reverses the reversal. And we've got a backbreaker there over the knee and more head slams. Mick Foley is way overmatched here, ladies and gentlemen. He won in a tag team match with The Undertaker last week, but neither of his opponents, Brock Lesnar or Batista, brought to the table what Big E is bringing to the table right now. Huge, powerful clothesline from Big E. We've got a pin, but just a 1 count, and Mick Foley does indeed kick out. And now he's on the offensive, side headlock. Big E reversing out, stomping him down, and now he's slamming his own chest. We know something big's coming here, guys. This is probably going to be the big ending. He's got him up on his shoulder. Looks about right. There's the pause. Big ending. Unbelievable impact. Mick Foley is down. Big E dragging him away from the ropes here. We've got a pin. Oh, and after a 2 count, Foley does indeed kick out. Foley, the king of not giving up. And we're going reversal for reversal in the ring right now. And a big-time belly-to-belly that's going to end up in a bear hug. Foley is hanging on for dear life right now. Big E doing everything he can to put this match away. And Foley reversing into a big high-angle DDT there. Very nice maneuver from Mick Foley. And working from a side headlock. Foley now Big E with a very powerful body slam. Unbelievable from Mick Foley. And now working from behind with his grounded opponent. Was going for the camel clutch, but he got the rope break. Foley another side headlock. And a big punch to the face. Club to the back. Club to the back. Double axe handle to the back. And one more for good measure. And now Langston is down. But he pushes Foley away. Running at him. Foley into an inverted atomic drop. getting his own shot at the family jewels. But now Langston just stomping and throwing Mick Foley down to the mat. All strength, all match long. Oh, and that's a 3 count out of nowhere. Big E Langston with the win. You can't say he didn't earn that debut win here on Raw from Chicago. Unbelievable, gutsy performance from the youngster. Mick Foley's got to be, well, I hate to say it, because he's my favorite wrestler ever. He's got to be embarrassed after that performance in the ring. Apparently UPS is here. I have to get that. Bye-bye. And we're back for our third match here from the United Center in Chicago. A crazy fantasy match between Rey Mysterio and the real American, Hulk Hogan. Mysterio, early offensive maneuvers. I apologize for the interruption at the end of our last match between Mick Foley and Big E Langston. I was unaware that UPS could deliver packages to the shreds of the broken and taped together announcers table here in the arena, but I was proven wrong, and they delivered a Christmas present for my sister right in the middle of our presentation this evening. Hogan with a big punch to Rey Mysterio right in the top of the head. It took our crews a bit longer to scrape up Mick Foley anyway, as he was kind of glued to the ring after that match with Big E Langston. So it gave us a little bit of a commercial break there. But Rey Mysterio, early control over Hulk Hogan here, working on the knee of the older man. Hogan, only one match in this universe mode so far, and kind of an embarrassing loss to JBL. When we announced that he'd be coming out of WWE retirement to come work with the WWE again, we thought it would be a bit more entertaining. So we're hoping to see some more out of him here tonight. But Mysterio, always fun to watch, sporting his fun green attire. And Hogan just throwing him down to the mat. Mysterio up, though. The speed of Mysterio, the strength, the charisma, the experience of Hulk Hogan. Both of these men are some of the biggest fan favorites the professional wrestling world has ever seen. Hogan just kicks him right back into the turnbuckle. And he's working over the body and now the head with some punches. And now just throwing him across the ring. I mean, it helps when Rey Mysterio weighs roughly 27 pounds when soaking wet, compared to the near 300 of Hulk Hogan. And Hogan with a body slam, throwing him around like he's made out of paper mache or stuffed with feathers. Mysterio up, though, a big drop kick right to the back. Mysterio bringing a lot of fight to Hulk Hogan right here tonight. Hogan is favored to win this match despite his loss against JBL and despite Mysterio's surprising win over Brock Lesnar on Superstars this week in a non-televised match. Mysterio's been pretty successful in this universe mode thus far. Oh, and a big-time Hurricane Rana from Mysterio goes up top. And we'll talk about a flying one there from him next. Unbelievable athleticism from, no spring chicken in Rey Mysterio. He's definitely at a certain advanced age here in professional wrestling terms. But Hogan, they don't come much older than Hogan and still compete in a wrestling ring. Now Mysterio going after the head. He's going to roll Hogan over, but Hogan pushes him off. And Mysterio, nice arm drag there, countering the offensive maneuver from Hulk into a backflipping splash right there. And Mysterio up top again. Moonsault from the top rope, and he misses. He misjudges the landing. And Hogan with an elbow drop to the small of the back. Mysterio is out and dazed in the middle of the ring there. We've got a collar and elbow, and this is almost certainly going to favor Hogan. It does. And now Hulk is going to whip Mysterio into the ropes. Mysterio coming off, reversing around. Huge momentum-assisted Hurricane Rana, launching Hulk Hogan across the ring. But Hogan gets back up to his feet into a running DDT there. The match is definitely picking up intensity here. Our third match tonight. 2 more to come after this. But right now, all eyes are on these 2 bona fide superstars. Russian leg sweep from Rey Mysterio right there to Hulk Hogan. Going for the legs, but Hogan easily kicks out of that one. And now Mysterio working from behind. Hogan reverses belly to belly into a nice side slam, all strength. Legs and back, lifting Mysterio there. And Hogan with an attempted pin, just a 1 count, and Mysterio does indeed kick out. And now Hogan reversing. He's got an STF locked in. He's got an STF locked in. He learned that one from John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. But Mysterio works his way out of it. And now he's got Hogan up against the ropes. Frankensteiner from Rey Mysterio. And a moonsault off the top. He hits it. Going for another turnbuckle maneuver. Frog splash. He hits that. He's got to go for the pin here. 1, 2. Oh, almost a full 2 and 7 and whatever. Almost a 3 count. But Hogan does indeed kick out. Big time elbow drop right to the chest of Mysterio. Mysterio no-sells it and kips up. And he misses a spinning heel kick. And Hogan just throws Rey Mysterio off of him. And we've got an armbar locked in, but Mysterio is in the ropes. Hogan's going to give up on that maneuver. Oh, and a big boot from Hulk Hogan out of nowhere. We got a pin here. 2. And that's going to be 3. Rey Mysterio does indeed lose to Hulk Hogan. Hogan's not going to drop 2 in a row. Mysterio put up a good fight there, but in the end, that big boot just sent him dazed. I can't believe that Hulk Hogan kicked out of a moonsault frog splash combination here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 big moves landed cleanly for Mysterio, but Hogan just barely kicks out there, comes back with that big boot that just completely knocks out Rey Mysterio. Here it is, coming right up, huge, right to the jaw. Mysterio never had a chance on that one. He's going to need some help getting to the back, but either way, the real American Hulk Hogan, the WWE legend, victorious here tonight. 3 matches done. We've got JBL versus Cesaro in a rematch coming up, and we've got another rematch in Cena and Ziggler after that. See you in a little bit, guys. Oh, and Kofi Kingston is making his way down to the ring to apparently provide commentary on this match. We know he's got a bit of a grudge with Antonio Cesaro. Let's see what this does. And here we are, match 4 underway. Cesaro and JBL locked up in the ring. Huge elbow from JBL to Antonio Cesaro. And as we saw, right after both of these combatants made their way down to the ring this evening for their match, Kofi Kingston followed them somewhat unceremoniously, and he's currently sitting at the announcer's table providing guest commentary with Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole. That is unfortunately not open to our YouTube feed. We will not get audio from that, but Kingston is at ringside right now. We saw at the conclusion of last week's match, JBL beating Antonio Cesaro cleanly. Cesaro attacked by Kingston afterwards, and then JBL attacks Kingston. We don't know what's going on with these 3 right now. We know that Kingston is involved in a rivalry with Edge over on SmackDown. Wait, Cesaro heading over toward Kofi Kingston, trying to get in his face over there. And a big Russian leg sweep from JBL. And Kofi is just sitting there watching this match. The ref is counting inside. Big time back suplex from Cesaro. Cesaro going to head back into the ring now. And now JBL going to follow. And they're standing there. Wait, Kofi decides to slide up in the ring. And Cesaro thinks that Kofi's going to help him. Why would he help him? Kofi just knocks Cesaro down. The ref is not calling for a DQ, but we've got a pin from JBL. Not even a 1 count, and Cesaro gets out. You know that's not going to help him win this match, though. JBL taking complete control. Kofi on the outside. We've got another pin and another quick kick out from Antonio Cesaro. No idea what Cesaro was thinking there, that Kofi would help him beat JBL here, but did not happen. Cesaro is desperate for a win. He has reached jobber status across his matches. He did win in tag team action with his partner Jack Swagger as the Real Americans on SmackDown. Huge belly-to-belly there, but in singles competition, he is 0 for 2 so far. Going out of the ring. Oh, he's going for Kofi. And a big-time German suplex there. Kofi's going to get what he deserves here. This is going to be an all-out brawl, ladies and gentlemen. Back suplex to Kofi on the outside. JBL is out here. Both men are outside of the ring. Cesaro now getting attacked by JBL, but working behind. Run-around German suplex, dropping him on the back of his head. And now whipping Kofi into the corner. And a big punch to the face. 3 of them, knocking Kofi down completely. He has lost all interest in JBL and is just going after Kofi Kingston here, ladies and gentlemen. Arms locked. Big time belly-to-belly suplex to Kofi Kingston. JBL is back in the ring celebrating. Oh, but Kofi with a big time enziguri. and Cesaro is down. JBL now seizing opportunity, but Cesaro reverses. Big time driver there. And Cesaro now back up in the ring, not going to get counted out. Back and forth goes this match. Kingston drawing the ire of Cesaro outside. Huge spinebuster throw from JBL to Antonio Cesaro. JBL with the pin here. Just a 1 count though, and Cesaro does indeed kick out. Cesaro now, front headlock, big European uppercut, working from behind on JBL now, and he blocks the chops. JBL is down. Cesaro stomps and attempts a knee there. Oh, but Cesaro wrenching JBL around and just throwing him off to the side. And now Cesaro gonna lift JBL up. Oh, and JBL reverses the Irish whip, throwing Cesaro into the corner. But Cesaro out. Oh, and JBL knees him in the gut, reversing. And there's the clothesline from hell from JBL from out of nowhere. Cesaro is really down now. Kofi Kingston hurting outside, but he's smiling at this result right here. We've got a pin. Oh, just a 1 count, and Cesaro is out. Unbelievable. And Cesaro, another big time scoop slam driver, because I still don't know what to call that maneuver, and I'm too lazy to look. And now Cesaro locking up the arm. He's going to wrench back on JBL's head here. He's got him locked in. He's wrenching as far back as he can, but the awkward hold is escaped from by John Bradshaw Layfield, who himself is undefeated so far in this universe mode. Big boot from Cesaro, but JBL raking the eyes of the Swiss superstar. Now an arm drag. They're reversing back and forth, and now JBL another eye rake, and Cesaro is stunned. And now JBL twisting him around. Big time neck breaker from the richest cowboy in the world. Just another 1 count. Cesaro will not stay down in this match. Now JBL whipping him across the ring into the turnbuckle. Bouncing off is Cesaro. JBL from behind. He's got both arms locked. Bridging suplex into a pin, but not even a 1 count before Cesaro gets out. Cesaro is dealing with all kinds of punishment, delivering a clothesline of his own to JBL there. Lifting JBL, another rake to the eyes, but Cesaro immediately into a drop toe hold. And going after JBL with punches, JBL into a big spinning discus clothesline. 1, 2, oh, just a 2 count. Cesaro is fading though. He's got to get something together here quickly. And he's got both of JBL's arms, a headbutt to the chest, into a big time belly-to-belly suplex, throwing him across the ring. This is unbelievably exciting right now, ladies and gentlemen. Kofi looking on. Cesaro again going for that lock. And he's got it locked in a bit tighter this time. JBL's having some trouble, but he again breaks out. This time into an inverted snapmare. And now Cesaro back outside, bringing JBL with him, but he's going after Kingston, working from behind. Big time back suplex to Kofi Kingston, again going after him. And JBL, kick to the gut. He's got him in. That's the power bomb. Slams him down to the outside of the arena. Cesaro is toast right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's almost no hope here for him. Stunned. Running DDT from JBL. Head first into the arena floor goes Antonio Cesaro. JBL in complete control. Punch to the face. Working from behind now. Oh, but there's Cesaro. And JBL out of it with a stomp to the back of the knee. And now Cesaro back in. We've got a collar and elbow tie-up. Complete show of strength that JBL wins, twisting the arm of Cesaro around, lifts him up into it over the knee backbreaker. And he's going to drag him to the center of the ring. We've probably got a pinfall here. What does Cesaro have left? 1, 2. Oh, and that's 3. JBL wins. Kofi Kingston happy about it outside. JBL 3-0 in this year's Universe mode. One of our strongest competitors. Antonio Cesaro 0 for 3 in singles competition. Kofi Kingston did not offer any help tonight. I don't know why Cesaro thought he would, but when he came into the ring, it was only to mess with Antonio Cesaro. Despite the fact that JBL did indeed attack Kofi at the end of the match last week, the beef between Kingston and Cesaro apparently runs much deeper. JBL, another win, big time match. Cesaro had a chance, but he went after Kingston when he should have gone after JBL, and that powerbomb to the outside is what should prove to Cesaro in the future that you've got to keep your eyes on the prize and the legal man in the match, not the enemy taunting you from outside. It's a basic tactic. He fed into it. But wait a second. NXT champion Big John Studd coming into the ring from out of nowhere, knocking JBL out. What the hell? Alright guys, it's main event time here in Chicago. Huge power slam from Dolph Ziggler right off the bat. We're still trying to piece together what exactly just happened in the end of our 4th match. Kofi Kingston came out as a special guest announcer, attacked Cesaro in the ring. Cesaro thought that he would attack JBL for some reason. JBL ends up winning the match because Cesaro devotes too much time during the match to Kofi Kingston, who hung out outside and mocked him. But then while JBL was celebrating his victory, of all people, NXT champion Big John Studd comes out and attacks JBL with his belt. Unbelievable. This is the second instance we've seen of people crossing big league and little league lines here, as last week on NXT we saw Great Khali's we saw Great Khali's beloved girlfriend Natalya attack him after a loss to Mark Henry, effectively ending their presumed relationship. And now in our main event, we've got another rivalry. We've got another rematch from last week, Ziggler versus the champion John Cena, in what hopefully will not be a repeat of what has become colloquially known as the infamous Vince McMahon turkey match. Ziggler, right off the bat, much stronger than he's looked in matches with John Cena lately. Last week, Cena was in complete control the entire time. This time, it's all about the show-off right off the bat. Big-time back suplex there. And a lot of this could date back to what happened on Superstars between these two. Ziggler, nice flip over there. John Cena was exiting the arena on Superstars after coming in, hanging around for fans and hanging out backstage for a little while, looking for his car backstage when Ziggler attacked him, throwing him into a pile of storage crates and cases and things like that. Lots of the equipment, speakers, and all those fun things. Oh, but now Cena with a series of punches, kick to the gut, and a quick suplex there. Cena may very well still be hurting from that attack from Ziggler. Cena into an arm drag of his own, but Ziggler escapes the ring and shows off for the crowd here in Chicago, right next to the hastily reassembled announcers table that Batista broke earlier. There's another big-time famouser from Dolph Ziggler to John Cena. Now Ziggler from behind. He's got the clutch locked in. No submissions out here, but he's just looking to inflict pain. He definitely did hurt Cena last week on Superstars. Cena's got the one-up on him in matches, though, and this looks like it's going to be a vertical suplex from Cena on the outside, and it is stalling just long enough to show off his strength on the slightly smaller Dolph Ziggler. And now Cena lifting Ziggler up. Ziggler stunned, but Ziggler whipping him into the announcer's table and slamming his head down onto the table. And a big high-angle DDT from Ziggler. He's back in the ring, but he's going to come back out now. And now he's going to have Cena up against the table. And now Cena reverses, but now Ziggler into a momentum-assisted back elbow. And he's throwing the cover off the table here. What's he got in store? Oh, he whips Cena back into the ring. We're not sure what was going to happen there, ladies and gentlemen. Kicks Cena to the side of the head. And they are back inside the ring now. But now Ziggler reversing a punch, hitting Cena in the face, and now throwing him to the apron and punches him off. We're back outside again. Looks like they don't want to keep this one in the ring. It is not an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a one-fall match. The ref is counting them out for the minutes they spend out here. They're in the corner of the barricade now, and Cena with a show of punches knocking Ziggler down, picking Ziggler up now. Ziggler is stunned. Cena with a big-time suplex clutch, but Ziggler reverses, hitting him in the head with his knee. It's got him up on his shoulders now. And there's a big double knee gutbuster from Dolph Ziggler. And he is all kinds of stoked about that. The gyrations, the gyrations, the gyrations. And Ziggler is just dominant in this match right now. And he's doing a headstand outside of the ring. He's about to get counted out if he's not careful here. He's got to get back up inside the ring. Get back up inside the ring. He does. And now we've got a collar and elbow tie-up on the inside. Cena wins with his strength. And a big-time body slam from the champ, John Cena. Remember, these two do have a guaranteed title match at Extreme Rules coming up in just under 2 weeks' time. Ziggler, the challenger. Cena, the champion. They're going outside one more time. Ziggler obviously has something he wants to get done here. And he throws Cena to the announcer's table. And he lays him up on top. And now Ziggler's going up after him. This table was put together earlier. And Ziggler, big time twisting suplex Cena through the table. Unbelievable. John Cena has just been decimated by the show-off Dolph Ziggler here on Monday Night Raw from the United Center in Chicago. Unbelievable. And now Ziggler is going to lift Cena out of the wreckage. Cena reversing the whip, throwing Ziggler back into the ring. Ziggler's head hanging on for dear life on the apron there. And now they're inside the ring, and that's a Russian leg sweep from John Cena, who seems completely unaffected by that table shot. He rolls Ziggler over, but Ziggler up and behind. He's got the sleeper hold locked in out of nowhere. No ropes to get to for Cena. Ziggler's got it completely locked in here, ladies and gentlemen. We could have a victory. Cena trying to fight his way out. Ziggler locking it in as best he can. It looks like Cena is wriggling his way out, and Ziggler's grip does indeed lapse. Cena works out of the sleeper hold somehow, and now pushing Ziggler away. Locking him down into a pinfall there. But Ziggler kicks out very quickly. Cena's got to do some more work. Cena's the one in danger here. And now there's Ziggler. Another big-time high-angle DDT. And Ziggler now completely showing off. He's lifting John Cena up with his mind there, ladies and gentlemen. And he whips him around. Zigzag. We've got a cover here. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler wins. He beats John Cena in a non-title match. Last week, Cena beat him easy here on Raw. Ziggler comes back. This match just decimates the champion here. Unbelievable. Putting through the table. Big moves everywhere. Almost gets him on that sleeper hold. And you gotta wonder how hurt John Cena is after that attack on Superstars last week. He's not one to admit when he's really hurt until he crosses the line. And if we see a major injury out of this, it's gonna be heartbreaking to all 7 of John Cena's diehard fans. Dolph Ziggler, though, big show here, showing he's got a real chance. There's that zigzag. He's got a real chance at Extreme Rules later this month, and we've only got one more Monday Raw before Extreme Rules. One more chance for John Cena to show that he should still be the champion. Otherwise, I'm afraid we get a new title holder at Extreme Rules. And the ref trying to lift Ziggler's arm in victory. Ziggler wants no part of it because he's a bad guy and a show-off. We're off the air now, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you tomorrow night for NXT. But in the meantime, Dolph Ziggler victorious. Soak it in, guys. Yeah, he's bad.